All right, so this video is going to be about getting over the fear of being judged. So I feel like judgment and the fear of judgment has been one of the greatest things that has been holding me back from doing a lot of things. Actually, I made a video recently about perfectionism, and I feel like I'm not actually a perfectionist. Like, I don't really care that much about how certain things are in terms of it doesn't have to match my exact vision, you know? I'm happy if there is a certain quality met in terms of, the visuals, the audio quality, and so on. But I'm not really a perfectionist. I think I kind of use perfectionism as an excuse to not upload, to not post, to not put my stuff out there because I'm afraid of being judged. I think that's actually the truth behind my sort of excuse of being a perfectionist. So that's kind of like the first step for me, is realizing that that's actually what it is. It's not the perfectionism thing. So after realizing that, I wanted to make this video because I'm thinking to myself, how is it that I'm still able to do this? How is it that I'm able to post my stuff out there on my second channel, for instance, where I just walk around and talk to the camera and I don't really care, I just post it? Well, number one, I forced myself to do it. I'm like, okay, this is a challenge, so you gotta do it. So I tricked myself into doing it. And then after I did it, I realized, not too many people care that I didn't edit. Not too many people care that, some people care that my microphone volume is really, really low. Not too many people care about my videos in general. Like, I'm just posting them, and some people watch them and they enjoy it and they like it, and I'm happy about that. Like, the positivity, right? But there have been negative comments on some of my videos. Not a lot, actually. Very, very few negative comments. And I think to myself, after feeling it, yes, it does bother me a lot, actually, in the beginning especially. But the more I experience it, the more I'm letting go of it and realizing it's okay. There are just people out there that like making negative comments, that just want to vent their anger, whatever the reason is. It doesn't have to affect me in that way. And the more I'm experiencing that, as well as also looking at my view counts for YouTube, I used to feel like, okay, I look at a video and it didn't do well. It has so little views. And I feel like that's a reflection of me. I feel like people are judging me when they look at my channel. They're like, oh, look, his recent videos have such little views. This isn't a good YouTuber or whatever. That's probably what some people think, but at the same time, I kind of accepted that already. In my perfectionism video, I was saying how, yeah, I know I'm not a great YouTuber, but I like creating content, I like talking, and I like expressing my points. So that's why I'm doing it. And the more I'm doing it, the more I'm looking at these comments, the more I'm realizing, yeah, this might be how people think, the more I'm okay with it. I'm just okay with being judged. And I'm getting over the fear of it. I'm recording myself more in front of people, in public. I'm not trying to record them, I'm trying to record myself in these places. And people sometimes look, but in the beginning I was very, very shy about that. I really disliked it. I had this feeling inside of me, I'm like, oh my gosh, a little stage fright feeling, And then the more I did it, it just went away. That's kind of the key, right? You just keep exposing yourself to these uncomfortable feelings by doing the thing that you're afraid of, by looking at the view count, by looking at the comments. And eventually, you just get over the fear of being judged. You kind of realize, you know who you are. You know that you're not perfect. You know yourself, right? So there's no reason to be afraid of being judged because you kind of know your flaws. You know that you're working on becoming a better creator, a better person. You're improving. It's self-improvement. So because you know that, I feel like there's no reason to be afraid of being judged because this is only who you are right now and you're just gonna keep improving. So that's kind of my take on how I personally got over the fear of being judged. And it's something I'm still working on. Today I recorded myself in front of this really, really nice area in Japan, in Kamakura. And there was a whole row of people, waiting in line to take a photo there. I was just recording one line, so it was really fast. It took less than 10 seconds. Most people, sometimes they take photos, it takes a whole minute. But I still felt shy and I'm slightly embarrassed because, there's a whole row of people looking at me, talking to the camera that I set up. But I'm okay, it's fine. honestly, they're gonna just wait there for 10 seconds, look at me. I'm gonna say my lines, I'm gonna go afterwards. I don't need to be afraid of being judged. And quite honestly, I enjoy it. I kind of enjoy just this whole process of talking to the camera in nice places. It's like such a great feeling, you know? It overrides the feeling of being afraid of being here, being judged by people who might be looking at me recording between these two rocks right here because I thought it was a cool shot. But yeah, that's kind of my tip on how to get over the fear of being judged. Like, you just keep trying, keep doing it, keep feeling that fear, but overcome it, break through, and get used to it. And eventually it just stops. That's pretty much it, guys. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like and subscribe. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.